Welcome back. Let's see what's happening right now in Bayelsa State. The governor, Insecurity Dixon, has come up with emergency measures to curb the rising tide of kidnapping, another misdemeanor in the state and its environs. At an emergency meeting with all heads of security agencies in the South state, he stressed the need to give Bayelsans an assurance that their lives and property are well protected.
Almost 3 years since the passing of the anti-kidnapping bill spelling out the death penalty for perpetrators. Kidnappings, piracy on waterways, and pipeline vandalism are causing concern for the governor, Insecurity Dixon, who convenes an emergency meeting behind closed doors with all his security chiefs to find a way to stop the criminals. He states his position at the end of the meeting.
We're all aware of the challenges, which are, by the way, not peculiar to our states. There are challenges that have a regional and even a national ramification. These are acts that we as a government condemn. Our government stands for peace, security, and law and order.
The State Commissioner of Police follows up the governor's statement with a series of measures they intend to enforce with immediate effect, starting with the ban of 200 horsepower boats for use by those who are not security personnel.
A decision was also reached to commence stop and search in the state, both on our waterways and on our land, to ensure that we mop up arms wherever when they are being moved by either on waterways or on through vehicles. Consequently, vehicles are expected. All vehicles are expected to have their registration number uncovered.
A strong warning from the Joint Task Force commander also goes out to those intending to vandalize pipes.
There's no hiding place for them. Wherever they may be, we are going to fish them out. So I take this opportunity to therefore advise our youth not to allow themselves to be used to perpetrate this act or any crime that is related to the oil industry.
With the renewed dedication of all security agencies in the state to curb kidnapping and other crimes, Bayelsa and its waterways may indeed become the safe haven the present administration says it is working tirelessly to achieve.
Monarchs from Owerri senatorial zone of Imo State have given 2 days ultimatum to kidnappers of their colleague, Oswald Anyanwu. The monarch, who is a traditional ruler in Abo-Mbase, a local government area of the state, was kidnapped on January the 31st. They condemned in strong terms the continued abduction of traditional rulers, which they say is a desecration and abomination against the rules of the traditional institution in Igbo land.
The traditional ruler of Nguru Nwafo community in Abo-Mbase local government area of Imo State, southeast Nigeria, Oswald Anyanwu, has joined the list of kidnap cases in the Niger Delta and southeast. Just a few weeks ago, 2 monarchs were abducted in Delta State, south Nigeria. The monarch was kidnapped on January 31, 2016, along Port Harcourt Road in Owerri metropolis. Other monarchs are not taking it easy. They've called an emergency meeting demanding the release of their colleague.
Traditional rulers from Owerri zone have come to condemn in clear terms the frequent kidnapping of traditional rulers from the zone, and by so doing, desecrating the land of Imo State.
Rising from the meeting, the traditional rulers take to the streets and to the center of the metropolis to vent their anger. They vow to end kidnapping of traditional rulers in Imo State.
Whether male or female, child or adult, or whoever it is, we're giving you 2 days to release unconditionally our brother or face the wrath of the land.
The police in the state is not resting on its oars. It has assured that the monarch will be rescued.
We have intensified efforts to make sure that the kidnappers are smoked out from their hiding places, as well as disseminated, our darkness to get informations about the whereabouts of the kidnappers. We are making efforts to ensure the release of the Eze and the subsequent arrest of the syndicates, behind the kidnap.
It's been 3 days since the monarch was kidnapped. Hopefully, the kidnappers may have no option but to release him before the 2-day ultimatum given by the monarchs elapses.
We do hope that case is speedily resolved and the monarch is able to return home. That's where we'll leave it for this edition of News Across Nigeria, where we inform you on what's happening across the 6 geopolitical zones, the 36 states of the Nigerian Federation, and maybe even your neck of the woods. I'm Olumide Macaulay. See you again.